Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I'm a little scattered right now. I had already recorded this video once. I was recording it with the mic that I've been doing my videos with, and there was a lot of distortion. So I figured let's just do without the mic for this one. It's probably going to be one of the last videos that I upload in a while, and I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with me. So, as you probably saw in some of my previous videos, to be honest, I don't know how many videos I mentioned it in. I know that I did a couple of life updates talking about, now having endometriosis and stuff like that. And so that's basically been my focus the last few months. I did finally get to speak to a surgeon, and we are going to be getting surgery, or I am going to be getting surgery. So my mind has been on a lot of other things. I know that I think some videos had been uploading. I think the last videos uploaded in November. I honestly can't remember. I haven't even looked at my channel or anything like that. I think I have some pre-recorded videos that were not scheduled for upload, but I am not sure. I will check and see and schedule them to upload if if I have the time. Right now, I am kind of in the thick of all of the preparations for the surgery. I was told that it was still going to be about a 3 month you know wait to get surgery, and it's actually a little bit less than that, which is actually a good thing. But I'm also now kind of having to make arrangements, right? I have to schedule all of the appointments, pre-op, post-op. I have to rearrange some other appointments. And then I also am wanting to go back to physical therapy and all of that before, doing surgery. And there are some other decisions too that I need to make, you know, before the surgery. There's a lot of stuff. And so I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that there might not be a lot of content or any content coming, this next year. It's actually New Year's Eve right now when I'm filming this. And it came to my mind because it's New Year's Eve, and I thought, it would be a good idea for me to make this video and just have it upload, maybe today or tomorrow. I may just upload it after I'm done recording it. That way you guys can just, take a look at it, because there may not be anything else coming for a while. Obviously, it's been very stressful. As I'm recording this, I have yet another sinus infection. Sinus infections have been, plaguing me for probably 3, maybe 4 years now. I can't even remember. And this year, it's just gotten to the point where it's just ridiculous. I mean, I just had a sinus infection. I just took antibiotics for it, and it hasn't even been 2 weeks, and I'm back at square one. I believe that all of this may be related to the endometriosis. I've been having problems with my mouth, my gums, my teeth, having problems with my eyes. I've been getting those, I think they're called styes, things like that. So there are a lot of things going on with my body that are very, very strange, but they're getting worse. And, I'm not going to know whether it's part of the endometriosis until I have this surgery done. As you can see, I've also continued to lose my hair. I am getting gray hair, but I've also continued to lose my hair. I've lost probably about 80% of my hair at this point, and I'm still losing hair. So a lot of this stuff is just, it's very stressful. And, I some of it seems very superficial, but again, having the sinus infections, it's painful. It's not excruciating pain, but it's just I'm constantly uncomfortable. I'm constantly, having pressure in my head and just not feeling well. And also taking the antibiotics messes up my stomach. So then I'm sick for, my stomach is having issues for an extended period of time. So all of these problems are just, I'm reaching a boiling point, and I don't see any other solution other than getting this surgery and hoping that the surgery will help with some of these problems. I also don't have the amount of focus that I used to have. I can't even read a book anymore because I can't focus, much less, do a whole video on YouTube. I will be leaving the channel up. I did consider deleting the channel at one point, but I know that there's a few videos that I've made recently, like the ureaplasma one, that have been very, very helpful to a lot of you guys. And so I don't want to take that content away if it's helpful for some of you, unless I absolutely have to. Unless there's some kind of reason that, I really need to delete my channel, maybe for privacy reasons or things like that. But for the time being, I feel like I can just leave it up, and you guys can look through, all of the videos that I made in the past, and see if you find any of those helpful, because I don't think I'm going to be making any new content this coming year. I'm gonna have a lot of other stuff to think about. So I just wanted to make this video and let you guys know that I will see if there's stuff that I haven't uploaded yet and try to get that scheduled. But as of right now, I might just leave it at this video, and just know that I am under a lot of stress. I have lots of things. I have a whole checklist of things that I need to get done. This surgery was scheduled a little bit sooner than I anticipated. I still have some time, but it was sooner than I expected, which is actually, it's not a bad thing, to be honest. I want to just get it done and over with so that I can start dealing with the aftermath, because I don't think I'm going to have the easiest recovery. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. So go through my playlist. I have playlists on here, talking about stiff person syndrome, talking about all of my symptoms, different treatments that I've tried, and stuff like that. And hopefully that can be, a resource for you if you're going through some of the same issues that I'm going through. And hopefully it can help you guys with something while I'm gone and not making any new content. So I wish you guys a happy new year, or as happy as it can possibly be. I know that a lot of us, a lot of you guys that watch my channel are probably in the same boat that I'm in. And it does get really hard. Today I'm having a particularly hard day, which is why I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to come on here and make this video and just let you guys know that, it's hard out here for a lot of us. Some of us are dealing with multiple different things, and we're trying to juggle it all, as well as, managing our lives. I moved out. This is my second full year, I think. I think it's my second full year that I've been living on my own. I've lost track, and it has been harder. It has been harder to live alone and manage chronic illnesses, and then get a new diagnosis. I've had 2 or 3 different things since I moved out on my own, right? The ureaplasma was the first big one, and then getting the endometriosis, and then just dealing with the constant sinus infections. So I don't, I don't blame, anybody for not having a happy holiday season. I'm not one of those toxic positivity people. You don't have to have a happy holiday season. You can be sad and upset that things are not going well. And I started getting upset today because now I'm dealing with a sinus infection, even though I literally just had one. And I was like, well, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to be out and about. Like, if you're upset about it, just be upset about it. If you want to be unhappy about it, allow yourself to be unhappy about it. It is unfair. It does suck. It's not, it's not the best way to start the new year. It is what it is, right? So I just kind of am rolling with it and hoping for the best. And, I have something else, I guess, to look forward to next year. Hopefully it goes well. But yeah, you don't always have to be happy. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be resentful of your illness. And you don't have to be cheerful for the new year. So like I said, I hope you guys have as good of a new year as you can possibly have. And if that means just, being upset and crying it out a little bit, if that's what you have to do, do it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for following me on this channel and for being with me through all of this. I hope to come back and report back good news. I hope. But even if things aren't great, I would still like to share it just in case there's people out there in a similar situation as me. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you in the near future. Take care.